Digital Citizenship Advocacy by Jackie Vasquez. Our 21st century students are growing up in a technology-rich world, but this does not mean they know how to utilize it effectively and responsibly. They are easy targets and the most vulnerable, and therefore should be taught what it means to be a good digital citizen. What is digital citizenship? Digital citizenship is the continuously developing norms of appropriate, responsible, and empowered technology use. In this presentation, I will be reviewing the 4 standards of digital citizenship advocacy. For each element, I will discuss the problem or issue at my school, Lackey High School, and I will present a solution or recommendations for change for staff, teachers, students, and the community. But what are the 4 components of digital citizenship advocacy? They are the following. Component number 1, civic engagement to improve school community. Component number 2, respectful online behavior and a healthy technology balance. Component number 3, examining online media sources. And component number 4, protecting personal data and your digital profile. We're going to start with civic engagement to improve school community. Component number 1. So the problem or issue at Lackey High School is that the school does not do enough community engagement. Students only do community service to meet graduation requirements. What would be the solution? The teachers can present students the importance of being involved in their community by integrating technology to help them see how they can help. The to-do list for teachers. Teachers can present students the many opportunities that are available for reaching out to their community. Teachers can assign students a presentational PowerPoint to present to the class on what the problem in their community is and what they will do to help resolve it. They can present the before and the after pictures of how they help resolve the problem. The student to-do list. The students can use technology to research in what areas in their community they can help, and there are many, not only for their community hours, but also to be a good citizen. And these are some examples. Students can help feed the homeless. There are many churches in the area that provide these services and other organizations that also provide these services. They just have to research the day and the time that they can come out and help. They can also visit the local parks to help pick up trash. There are many parks here in Southern Maryland that have a lot of trash in the water. There are parks, most of our parks have water and they need to be cleaned up. And it will be very helpful if students went and picked up this trash. They can also set up a community trash day pickup so that the whole community can be part of the solution. Involving the entire community will empower everyone to help keep their community free of trash. They can also reach out to local retirement homes to see how they can reach out to help the elderly. They can use the internet to play games or watch a movie to keep the elderly entertained. They can also raise canned goods and gently use clothing early in the year to provide for homeless families in their community during Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. Component number 2, respectful online behavior and a healthy technology balance. So the problem at Lackey High School is the school does not do enough to teach digital citizenship to the school community. Before I started my master's in technology, instructional technology, I had no clue what digital citizenship was. But now I sure do. And students do not know the 9 elements of digital citizenship. I didn't know that either. Students need to learn a healthy technology balance, and so do adults. The solution: the students and staff will recognize the rights, responsibilities, and opportunities of living, learning, and working in an interconnected digital world, and they act and model in ways that are safe, legal, and ethical. So, teachers will teach that digital citizenship includes scaffolding skills like digital health and well-being. This includes mental health, media and information literacy, and social responsibility throughout a child's K-12 experience. The earlier, the better. The teacher to-do list. The school can set up a professional learning on digital citizenship to educate the entire staff what it means, what digital citizenship means. The school can email information or send pamphlets created by students to parents to create awareness on the topic. A lot of our community, including parents, do not know what digital citizen is. Teachers will teach students the 9 elements of digital citizenship and how to keep a good, healthy technology balance. They can do pamphlets using the digital citizenship awareness. The entire community needs to be aware of what it means to be a digital citizen so that they can practice it at home with their children. Becoming aware of what it means to be a digital citizen will teach them about respecting online behavior. This is important for the community, for the students, and for the school staff. Students will learn about the 9 elements of digital citizenship and put it into practice by creating their own examples of each element and presenting it to their teacher or to their entire class. The students will practice a healthy technology balance in the classroom and at home to create awareness of the importance of not being on a device 24/7. They will start a journal and record the times in the day they did something else other than being on an electronic device. They can present the journal to the teacher and they can share it with the class so that other students can also find other activities they can do other than being on a device 24/7. Component number 3, examining online media sources. The problem, students are not aware that not everything that is online is factual, that it is not true. Solution, teachers can create lessons where students examine factual and non-factual resources. The teacher to-do list. Teachers can teach strategies where students can identify relevance, accuracy, bias, and reliability in the content that they read online. Abraham Lincoln said, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet just because there's a picture with it with a quote next to it." Do you really believe Abraham Lincoln said this? If you show this quote to a student, they sure will. The student to-do list. Student and teacher to-do list. They will learn a lot of lessons on how to identify relevance, accuracy, bias, and reliability in the content that they read. And here are some resources that you can find online. Edutopia has created strategies to help middle and high school students identify relevance, accuracy, bias, and reliability in the content they read. So there are many strategies that the teachers can teach the students on this topic. They can model and practice. Students will practice and apply these strategies to information they encounter during the research process. Verify, refute online information, investigate author credentials, detect bias and stance, and negotiate multiple perspectives. So like this one, there are many others. OWL Purdue, Evaluating Digital Resources. OWL Purdue is by the Purdue University. This is a website that I use all the time to cite resources. And this is where I got my quote, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet just because there's a picture with a quote next to it." Abraham Lincoln. Of course, we know this is not a true statement by Abraham Lincoln. Another resource is learningforjustice.org. This online site has a lot of lessons that teachers can use to teach students the vocabulary of fake news, social media, evaluating to credibility, bias, accuracy, reliability. So this will help teachers teach the students about fake news, about consumer questions, evaluating sources, misinformation directory. There are many things on the internet that teachers can use to help teach students in identifying what is true and what is not true. And component number 4, protecting personal data and your digital profile. So the problem at Lackey High School is that students are not aware that exposing their personal information and their digital profile can leave them vulnerable to hackers, identity thieves, and stalkers. Solutions: teachers will implement lessons to educate students on how to protect their personal data and digital information. So the teacher to-do list. Teachers will implement the 10 data privacy lessons created by John R. Sowash from Chromebook Classroom. And here is the link. So John Sowash has created 10 privacy lessons, and he did this because apparently there is a Data Privacy Day, which last on the 2020 was on January 28th. This is an annual event to remind consumers about the importance of protecting and managing their online information. So therefore, he created 10 lessons that teachers can use so that they can teach students on how not to be vulnerable and easy targets to hackers, phishers, digital citizenship lessons from Common Sense Media. So all digital citizenship lessons. There's a power-up that students can learn how to create safeguard passwords. They can understand their digital footprint, that recording online actions is in a spreadsheet. There's many activities that teachers can use from this website to help students learn how to keep their information safe from hackers, from phishers. And there is a digital security choice board that students can do. This is really awesome. It's time for a privacy checkup. This is a privacy checkup digital security board. So these activities will help you learn about and secure your digital information. So the suggestion is to complete at least 8 of the game board boxes of their choice in any order. Then they can use the fill toolbox to color any box that they have completed. This is really awesome. Activity that teachers can use in the classroom. And the choice contains 10 different security tasks that will help them review and secure their digital information. This activity is designed for high school students, for adults who have Google, Facebook, Snapchat, and other social media accounts. And we know that right now, the most famous one is TikTok. So these practice will help them do a privacy checkup on all the social media sites or accounts that they go on or have. Very good activity, very good information. So the conclusion: educating our students about digital citizenship will allow our students to become aware of all the responsibilities that come when using the World Wide Web. We cannot assume that they know what they don't know, and us teachers are really good at assuming that students should know something when they, in reality, do not know it. We have to put into practice what we teach them about online safety so that they don't fall into the hands of hackers, identity thieves, phishers, and stalkers. Every school district should better educate students and staff to understand internet safety as a key component of digital citizenship. And here are my references. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a blessed day.